Well, I had which most people forget about. I did a second generation of animals who were all like-minded hippies, and we recorded Monterey, CC Rider, a whole bunch
Sky
of
Pilot was
Sky
that
Pilot and all of that. And we had a lot of hits, and that lasted for about from 1960, late 66, 67, 68, 69, and then I got really tired, and I went to the actor studio in Beverly Hills, and that was great. I mean, it was like having my brain put under a ice cold shower. I'd walk away from there feeling really great. I really felt I was surrounded by people who knew more than I did, and it was wonderful. And then it was tap on the shoulder. Hey, man, what are you doing that stuff for, man? You're a rock and roll star. You should be on stage. How about putting you with a black band, man? How does that sound? Oh, yeah, I've always wanted to play with black musicians. Yeah, that's something. And so that was the formation, how War came together.
So it was the recording industry kept calling you back into it, though? The recording industry was the one that...
Well, management.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then... there's a little word called, if any guys out there are thinking of forming a band, remember this little word. It's called and. If it says Eric Burden and War, well, War can walk away and you're stuck. And in the court, they're going to say, well, it wasn't Eric Burden's War.
Right.
It was Eric Burden and War. So they waltzed across the street to UA, get a big, juicy deal, and I was left stranded at the worst record company in the world, MGM. And I went to war with them, not realizing that the head of MGM was the Governor General of California. I was up against big politics, and no way I could win that, so... a 5-year court thing went on, and I just got so tired of it. I got divorced because the wife was getting so, where's the money, blah, blah, blah. And I ran off to Germany. I was going to go to North Africa and drive around North Africa in a Jeep. And I shipped the Jeep over to Germany, and it arrived at Bremerhaven. And in Bremerhaven, there's a statue of Elvis Presley, which they erected when he joined.
When he was over there.
Yeah. And he's doing one of those poses, and he's pointing like this. And I thought, what's he pointing to? And it's like, Hamburg. I went, okay, I'm going to Hamburg to see what's left of the Beatles scene and all of that. And in Germany, I became a German rock star overnight. Nein, sprachen Sie Deutsch, may say. I don't hardly know a word in German, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And then I was suddenly on big tours, and I was recording there, and I was stuck there I couldn't get out of there for like 8 years. Had a wonderful time, met some great people. But my daughter was growing older, and I needed to get back home, and I needed the California sun is what I needed, and
that always draws you back to it. You've been a California guy on and off since the beginning.
Well, I've been an asthmatic all my life due to World War II, and in California I was like, I can breathe. And that's the main reason why I stayed in California.
It just got the best air for you.
Yeah.
But anyway.
If I lived in California, I could be in California for like a month or two, and if I had a gig in New Orleans, didn't matter how bad the weather was, I could go down there and stay for 3 days just before I started to get ill, and then I would go back to California, recuperate, and then get ready to go out and play in places like Florida and all of that. But, pollutants in the air and heavy weather really gets to me. But it's because of living in California. I've improved over the years.
Well, you were definitely one of the first people to bring up kind of that green movement even a long time ago. Back in the 60s, early 70s, you were bringing up about oil being the enemy. Eric Burton, thank you so much for dropping in here. Really interested to see what you're going to be doing here at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Paul Schaefer and the boys. Always a pleasure to follow your career. And we'll see you.
Nice to have me. Yeah.
See you the next time through.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Summer's day, when I thought I'd lay myself down to rest in a big field of tall grass. I lay there in the sun and felt it caressing my face as I fell asleep and dreamed. I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie, that I was the star of the movie. This really blew my mind. The fact that me, an overfed, long-haired, leaping gnome, should be the star of a Hollywood movie. But there I was. I was taken to a place, the Hall of the Mountain King. I stood high upon a mountain top, naked to the world, in front of every kind of girl. There was long ones, tall ones, short ones, brown ones, black ones, round ones, big ones, crazy ones. Something crazy. She said, "Do one, take that girl. Do one, take that girl. Do one, take that girl. Do one, take that girl." I could feel hot flames of fire roaring at my back as she disappeared. But soon she returned. In her hand was a bottle of wine, in the other a glass. She poured some of the wine from the bottle into the glass and raised it to her lips. And just before she drank it, she said, "Take the wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl. Come on, come on. Still wine, take that girl, take that girl. Yeah, it's all yours. You gotta do it. Spill that wine, spill that wine. Let me feel.
Ron and Fez, The Virus, on Sirius XM.
How would you like to host your own Opie and Anthony show?
Ooh, that's interesting. You're kidding, right?
Well, that's not going to fucking happen. But we can offer you the next best thing. Coming soon, the Opie and Anthony All Request Worst Of show.
Fucking horrendous. Or actually, they couldn't do any worse than we do, introing things.
Just call 877-4-WORST-OF. That's 877-496-7786. And tell us what your favorite bit is. And if the shows suck, you have no one to blame but yourself.
It's the classic rock you first heard on vinyl. Classic vinyl. The channel that plays the best of early classic rock. For those who were raised on rock and roll, classic vinyl rules. Sirius 14 and XM 46.
You know what 2:30 in the afternoon feels like, right? You're sleepy, groggy, dying for a nap. So what do? Run for the coffee? Grab a soda? But how long does that last before you're back for more? Try this instead. Take one 5-hour energy, then see what the rest of your day feels like. It sure won't feel like 2:30 anymore. Instead of sleepy and groggy, you could be bright and alert without the jitters. 5-hour energy is packed with B vitamins, amino acids, and as much caffeine as a cup of the leading premium coffee. It has 0 sugar, 0 herbal stimulants, and only 4 calories. The 2-ounce shot takes seconds to drink, and in minutes, you're feeling like your old self again. And that feeling lasts for hours. So replace all those afternoon coffees and sodas with one 5-hour energy. 5-hour energy. Hours of energy now. No 2:30 feeling later. Individual results may vary. In a clinical trial, 5-hour energy significantly outperformed placebo on continuity of attention and self-related alertness. Neither 5-hour energy nor placebo affected blood sugar or mood. See 5hourenergy.com for more information.
Does your vehicle have less than 175,000 miles with an automobile warranty about to expire or no automobile warranty coverage at all? Automobile Coverage of America has announced a low-cost protection plan to save consumers thousands on auto repairs. Drivers who are covered by this protection plan will not have to pay for a covered repair bill again. Now, they pay the bill directly for you. Call now and receive roadside assistance, towing, and car rental at no additional cost. Call 800-585-4980. That's 800-585-4980.
Truckers, we know you can't afford to waste time at a weigh station. That's why you need Pre-Pass. With Pre-Pass, highway sensors check your weight and certifications as you drive highway speed. If everything checks, a green light on your dash lets you know you keep on driving. Try it for free. We guarantee you're going to want Pre-Pass along on every haul. Go to prepass.com and enter the promo code FREE or call 888-599-PASS. That's 888-599-PASS. 888-599-7277.
Is your credit card debt out of control? Can you no longer pay the outrageous payments and fees? Call Debt Help Experts within the next 30 minutes to legally reduce your credit card debt and save thousands. Exercise your consumer rights and let Debt Help Experts relieve that credit card stress once and for all. Call Debt Help Experts now at 1-800-979-1648. That's 1-800-979-1648. Call right now. 1-800-979-1648. Debt Help Experts is a marketing service that matches consumers in need of financial assistance with companies that may be able to help.
Ron and Fez on the Virus. Sirius XM.
The sound of alternative rock is consistently progressing and without really trying, reinventing itself. Find out where alternative is right now and help set the tone for what alt-rock should be. Alt Nation. Check out the next phase of alternative, Alt Nation, on Sirius XM. Sirius 21, XM 47.
Want to play all the latest video games without paying $60 each to buy them? Well, you got to try Gamefly.com, the #1 video game rental service. Gamefly has over 7,000 titles, including the hottest new releases like God of War 3, Final Fantasy 13, and Battlefield Bad Company 2. Gamefly also has a huge selection of your favorite classics. Here's how easy it is. Just sign up, select your games, and Gamefly will ship the games for free directly to your door. You can keep the games as long as you want. There are never any late fees, and you can cancel at any time. Once you're done playing a game, send it back for free, and Gamefly will send you the next available game on your list. Gamefly also saves you money by letting you try your favorite games before buying them. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the Gamefly website, and the game is yours at a deeply discounted price. Gamefly will even mail you the game's case and manual free of charge. It's only $8.95 to start. Simply sign up, pick your games, and Gamefly will rush them to your door. Go to Gamefly.com, that's GAMEFLY.com, and sign up today.
Fellas, are you looking to spice things up in the bedroom? Been fantasizing about surprising your lover with an adventurous new toy or adult movie? Well, here's an offer you won't be able to resist. Go to adamandeve.com, and for a limited time only, you'll get 50% off just about any item. But that's not all. Oh, no. When you select your one item at 50% off, you'll also receive 3 free adult DVDs. for a little inspiration. Plus, a free extra gift so sensual, we can't mention it on the radio. And to top it all off, we'll even throw in free shipping on your entire order. And no, we're not teasing. So check out adamandeve.com today for this special offer. Get 50% off one item when you type DOLL for the offer code upon checkout. When you do, you'll get 3 free DVDs, a free extra gift, and free shipping. Just use offer code DOLL at adamandeve.com.
Hey, it's me, your TV. Wanted to talk mano-y-mano about ditching cable for something way better. DirecTV. Not at home? No problem. With DirecTV, you can easily set your home DVR to record any show with any cell phone. That's freedom, amigo. So call them at 1-800-DirecTV. DirecTV. It'll change your life.
Internet access required. DVR service $7 a month. Other conditions apply. Call for details. Copyright 2010 DirecTV Inc.
The virus is an XL channel which may contain explicit language. Channel blocking is available by calling 1-800-XM-RADIO or for XM Canada 877-438-9677.
The Ron and Fez Show. The virus on Sirius XM.
You shaved your head for V for Vendetta. Did you also shave your V for vagina?
Pass.
Very cool, just having a last-second booking and getting to meet the great Eric Burden from the Animals. Earl, one of the great white soul singers. I don't even know whether people talk about that anymore, like white people that can sing black.
Well, black people still talk about it.
Well, black people still don't know how to sing black these days.
Oh yeah.
You've given up. As a matter of fact, if you watch what's happening like on American Idol, the black guys look like they're trying to become white guys singing.
Yeah, I mean, it could become very confusing. And I think it was Rod Stewart. He said they was asked like, "What's wrong with rock and what's wrong with R&B?" And he was like, "So we got nobody to steal from anymore."
It's brutal.
And he said, "White guys, so we used to look up to the black guys, but now there's no real good black guys anymore to steal from."
Just hurtful, isn't it, to hear that? We have run out of black guys to steal from.
Well, the soul guys used to, and now all the soul guys want to do hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want to do like the soulful brand of hip hop as opposed to just doing like that gut wrenching soul.
Please, please, please.
Yeah, the other night the Tammy Show was on, which is finally out on DVD. Thank goodness. And James Brown was doing like just straight up. That was just soul, like sweat, falling down on your knees, crying, shimmying, shaking, doing the whole thing. Guys don't want to do that anymore. They want to look cool and hard.
I don't even get it. I don't even fucking get it.
They're balling, though.
Yeah, they're balling. Hey, to all my ballers rolling with me this morning. Earl, for you, who's the greatest white singer of all time? Who's the greatest white soul singer all time?
Greatest white soul singer of all time. For me right now, Greg Allman.
Wow.
Just the...
All right, what is the white soul song?
Dreams. So that, to me, that is the straight... It's just soul from a different place, but it's still soul.
I would put it on, except for doesn't it take 15 minutes to get to the...
yeah, you always say like to stretch things out a little bit. So, yeah, but that vocal is just so gut wrenching and just so.
You know what's the weirdest thing? I kept listening to this album when I was a kid while I was reading Mutiny on the Bounty, and I have the two things totally fucked together in my mind, and I always think of Tahiti when I listen to this song.
It's like a soundtrack. You made a soundtrack to your reading experience?
Yeah, I did. I've actually
cool.
soundtracked it. I don't know what it was about it. But then if I even hear like the name Fletcher Christian, I'll be like, yeah, the Allman Brothers were fucking great. Are they doing the thing in the spring again in New York?
They are doing it way uptown at the was that United place, like a United Center or something like that on 175th Street.
Oh, they're not doing it at the Beacon anymore?
Yeah, some idiot decided to book Cirque du Soleil at the Beacon Theater for the month of March, completely forgetting that that was like a New York institution.
Well, they're wrapping up their Winter Took show.
Where the Beacon was like, that was, peaking at the Beacon with the Allman Brothers.
Yeah, now I really hate Cirque du Soleil. Now the fucking worst for me. Hicks, who's the greatest white soul singer ever?
Elvis?
Elvis started that way. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, and I
don't know what he ended up becoming.
Like and black dudes always gave him a pass because they were just like, I want to.
Because they didn't have a fucking choice. He was the king.
It's like, I want to hate him, but damn, he could sing. He could really, and he does Mystery Train and stuff like that. It's like, no, he's bringing it. He's really bringing it, and he's really authentic about it.
He brought it with him. How come no one's bringing up Van Morrison? To me, it's always those fucking British guys that fucking cared about soul music and blues more than the white guys, and more than the American white guys.
Well, I think it's also it goes back to like they really treasured those records because they were so hard to come by, and they really held on to them. They really listened to them, and they really
not like we do. Like, mommy, daddy, get me something new.
They always tell the story. They would wait, when the ships would come in with the crates of records, and they would just raid these records. And they really grew to love those, even like B.B. King and Jimmy Witherspoon and Sonny Boy Williamson and guys like that. Guys like Van Morrison adored that.
I hadn't even heard the name Sonny Boy Williamson in years. Now I got to fucking reload that after Eric Burden brought it up.
Another dude not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It should be.
Nick in Richmond, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, man, greatest white soul, Joe Cocker.
Oh, Joe Cocker, yeah. He really was a fucking straight-up soul singer. Delta Lady. And I think Leon Russell wrote that, but it's one of my fucking favorite songs of all time.
Yeah, straight from the school, Ray Charles school. Basically studied him chapter and verse. And again, it was like another one of those dudes that black dudes were like, it's like, this is the dude.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, this guy is a real deal.
Mad Dogs and Englishman thing was the fucking best.
Hey, what an insane! That was just like the last of the great variety shows. You heard a little bit of everything.
So Joe Cocker for you. No.
Yeah. No, Joe Cocker. It's again, sincerity. And black dudes always love it when they're sincere about how, just acknowledge the influence. You know what I mean? Like, like a certain big rock star who sings in one of the world's greatest rock and roll bands.
Here's Gary. Gary, you're on Ron and Fez.
Oh, yeah, buddies. My favorite has to be the Irish guy, Rory Gallagher, one of the Saints from Ireland.
Rory Gallagher always gets the heat about being such a great guitar player, but his voice never gets brought up much.
Yeah, very underrated very underrated player, and very underrated vocalist too. So, and again, he came from this whole Irish soul, that kind of that Thin Lizzy, later U2 kind of camp where they really loved R&B.
Here's Henry. Henry, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I was just going to throw Steve Marriott's name out there.
Steve
even
Marriott.
Small Faces or
And Humble Pie.
Afterglow. I like that song, Afterglow, and even Humble Pie.
Yeah, I fucking dug the Humble Pie thing.
Rocking at the Fillmore.
Yeah, when we had Pete Frampton, I kept trying to bring Humble Pie to him. Remember Humble Pie? Steve Leeds fucking gets the coolest people coming through here, by the way. And they're all buddies.
Yeah, I mean, you ever go by his office? You see all these pictures. It's like him and Led Zeppelin.
I know. And then last night, of course, he was on TV with Cyndi Lauper and Donald Trump.
Doing what?
Whatever that fucking show is. The Donald Trump wants to pick you to be his friend show. I don't even get it.
That's an odd juxtaposition to be on with Cyndi Lauper and Donald Trump.
Well, then he's on the show together. She's trying to be the apprentice. Barry, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yo, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Gotta say, Stevie Ray, one of the best white soul singers from the heart.
Yeah, again, he's another one of the guys who gets all the credit for his guitar playing, but he does have an interesting voice.
He has a great voice. I think it's more in line. I think more in line with blues than actual soul. But I mean, but like when Buddy Guy and guys like that are saying like, not only is this guy good, he's one of the like Buddy Guy. Like,
why can't Buddy Guy ever say anything good about me? Why is it just everybody but?
But Buddy Guy was like, he considers him one of the greatest players of all time. He goes, I played with Muddy, I played with Howlin' Wolf, I played with this guy. He goes, Stevie Ray Vaughan is one of the greatest players ever.
Yeah, he was great. Hey, Travis, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
All right, I got a nice little Steve Winwood for you, the early stuff, not the 80s stuff.
I got to agree with you. Like when he sang with Blind Faith and Traffic. Great fucking voice. Great white singer.
Traffic was one of the greatest, hippest bands.
It was the fucking best.
All time. Like John Barleycorn Must Die is,
Yeah, but this is a little more British than the fucking, some of the bluesier stuff that they did.
But like Empty Pages?
Empty Pages, I fucking
Empty
love that
Pages
song.
could have came right out of the Stax catalog or one of the Motown catalogs. It was just such an incredible song. But
he doesn't know where we're going with this. That's why I sent somebody over to help you. Let's go over to Chris, line 1. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ronnie B, sound like $1 million bucks, brother.
Yeah. What can we do
I
for you?
got the Black Keys for sure. Another pick of Pepper Hicks. Great fucking band. Dan Auerbach's got a great voice.
One day in here, fucking, we got fucking grabbed by our boss. He says, "Oh, Dan Auerbach's fucking singing the other fucking room." Hey, do we even have that? Is that in the home fucking song?
That he did. What we recorded here? No.
Why wouldn't they do that?
I don't know. I was told it would be given to me, but it wasn't.
By who?
Someone above us.
What's this say? Who?
Rob Cross, I believe, told me he was going to get to me.
See, Rob fucking went and grabbed me. I think, is it called Coming Home? Is that the name of it?
I think that's it. That's the track. Yeah.
Do we even have it anywhere on here? I hadn't heard the song. This was like about 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And he's fucking cutting it in the studio in here. Earl, felt like I was in a movie. This kid could sing his ass off.
Oh, he put out a solo album just like... I love records that kind of come out and hit you hit you out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of those records that just hit me so hard. It was just like, oh my God, this kid has soul. Like real pure, 100% soul.
Does Watley know to give me some signs, to do anything at all? What the hell's going on in there? Tell them to come on back in. We'll just swing this thing and say we gave it a shot. We can't do it. Let them know. Is